Hello friends, this is my sixth video of BA Program Semester 1 Mathematics paper name is Calculus. In this video, I am going to discuss about Leibniz theorem and questions related to Leibniz theorem. First statement, if u and v be two functions of x possessing derivatives of nth order, then nth derivative of product u and v is equal to nth derivative of u into v plus nc1 into n minus 1th derivative of u into first derivative of v plus nc2 into n minus 2th derivative of u into second derivative of v and so on up to ncn into u into nth derivative of v. This is the formula for nth derivative of product of two functions. Let us understand this theorem with the help of examples. Now consider example 1 as if y is equal to x square sin x, then we have to prove that nth derivative of y is given by this expression. Okay, now solution. Let y is equal to sin x into x square. Let this be as first function and this be as second function. This is u and this is v in this formula. Okay, now using Leibniz theorem, using Leibniz theorem, yn is equal to, now nth derivative of sin x, into second function as it is plus nc1 n minus 1th derivative of this first function into first derivative of x square, that is 2x, plus nc2 into n minus 2th derivative of first function into second derivative of this function 2, then plus nc3 n minus 3th derivative of this function into next derivative of this, which is 0. Therefore no terms after this. Okay, now this yn is equal to this, because after these terms we are getting 0. Now we know nth derivative of sin x is equal to, we have this expression dn by dxn sin ax plus b is equal to a to the power n sin of ax plus b plus n pi by 2. We have this formula from nth derivative. Okay, therefore this equal to, therefore we have yn is equal to sin x plus n pi by 2, taking a to be 1 and b to be 0, into x square plus n factorial by n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial, since nc1 is equal to n factorial by n minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial, into sin x plus n minus 1 pi by 2 into 2x plus n factorial by n minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial sin x plus n minus 2 pi by 2 into 2, since we know ncr is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. Okay, now this is equal to x square sin x plus n pi by 2 plus 2nx sin x plus n pi by 2 minus pi by 2 plus n into n minus 1 sine x plus n pi by 2 minus pi. Since n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial, then n minus 1 factorial will get cancelled out, and here n factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial, and in that case n minus 2 factorial will get cancelled out, 2 also get cancelled out, and we are left with this. Now sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, and sine of 180 minus theta is equal to sin theta, that we know. Therefore yn is equal to x square minus n into n minus 1 sin x plus n pi by 2 minus 2nx cos x plus n pi by 2, which further can be rewritten as x square minus n square plus n sin x plus n pi by 2 minus 2nx cos x plus n pi by 2. Hence proved. Now consider next example. Find nth derivative of x square ex cos x. Now let y be equal to ex cos x into x square. Take this to be first function and this to be second function. Now applying Leibniz theorem. Differentiating both sides with nth time differentiate nth derivative. Now nth derivative of first function into second function as it is plus nc1 n minus 1th derivative of first function into first derivative of second plus nc2 n minus 2th derivative of first function into second derivative of second function. Now differentiation of 2 is 2, so no next term. Okay, third time derivative and so on will be 0 of this constant 2. Okay, now we know if y is eax cos bx plus c, then nth derivative yn is given by r power n eax cos bx plus c plus n theta. Nth derivative is given by this, where r is equal to square root of a square plus b square and theta is tan inverse b by a. Okay, now substituting values of r and theta here, we get yn is equal to a square plus b square power n by 2 eax cos bx plus c plus n tan inverse b by a. Okay, therefore we have, using this formula, we have nth derivative of ex cos x is equal to, now taking a to be 1, b to be 1, a is 1, b is 1 and c is 0. This is given by 1 square plus 1 square power n by 2 ex cos x plus n tan inverse 1. And we know tan 45 is 1. Therefore, this is equal to 2 power n by 2 ex cos x plus n. This is pi by 4. Similarly, ex cos x, its n minus 1th derivative is 1 square plus 1 square power n minus 1 by 2 ex cos x plus n minus 1 tan inverse 1. And on simplifying we get n minus 1 by 2 ex cos x plus n minus 1 pi by 4. Similarly, ex cos x n minus 2th derivative is given by 2n minus 2 by 2 ex cos x plus n minus 2 pi by 4. Now, substituting these values in yn. Okay. Then we get, on substituting these values, we get yn is equal to x square 2 power n by 2 ex cos x plus n pi by 4 plus 2nx 2n minus 1 by 2 ex cos x plus n minus 1 pi by 4 plus n into n minus 1 2 power n minus 2 by 2 ex cos x plus n minus 2 pi by 4. Now, on simplifying this, we get 2 n minus 2 by 2, take this to be common, ex 2x square cos x plus n pi by 4 plus 2 power 3 by 2 into nx into cos x plus n minus 1 pi by 4 plus n into n minus 1 cos x plus n minus 2 pi by 4. Okay. This is how we have to solve the questions using Leibniz theorem. Now consider this example. If y is equal to sine inverse x whole square, then we have to prove that 1 minus x square d2y by dx square minus x dy by dx minus 2 is equal to 0. Differentiate the above equation n times with respect to x and show that 1 minus x square y n plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 x y n plus 1 minus n square y n is equal to 0. Okay. Now this we have to show. Now y is equal to sine inverse x whole square, that is given to us. Now differentiating with respect to x both sides, we get 2 sine inverse x upon square root of 1 minus x square. Now this is equal to 1 minus x square y1 is equal to 2 sine inverse x. Now squaring both sides, we get 1 minus x square y1 square is equal to 4 sine inverse x whole square, and this is equal to 1 minus x square y1 square is equal to 4y, since y is equal to sine inverse x whole square. Okay, now again differentiating with respect to x both sides, we get product rule of differentiation minus 2x y1 square plus 1 minus x square 2y1 y2 is equal to 4y1. Now this gives minus x y1 y1 cancel out, so only 1 y1 plus 1 minus x square y2 is equal to 2, that is 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. One thing we have proved. Now again we see that this can be written as 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we apply Leibniz theorem here, applying Leibniz theorem here. Leibniz theorem, we get first function as it is into nth derivative of second function, that means y n plus 2 plus nc1 first derivative of this function minus 2x into n minus 1 a derivative of this y2, this will be y n plus 1. Same way this will be nc2, and differentiating this we get minus 2, and here we get yn. Now applying Leibniz theorem on this expression, we get first function as it is and a derivative of this n plus 1 plus nc1 into this, and differentiating x with respect to x is 1 and it is equal to 0. This is by Leibniz theorem. Okay, now this gives us 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2nx yn plus 1 minus 2n into n minus 1 by 2 yn, this get cancel out, minus x yn plus 1 plus nyn is equal to 0. Okay, now this is equal to 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2nx yn plus 1 minus n square yn plus nyn minus x yn plus 1 minus nyn is equal to 0. Now this will get cancelled out. Okay, now this is equal to 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2nx yn plus 1 minus x yn plus 1 minus n square yn is equal to 0, and this gives us 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 minus n square yn is equal to 0. That is the thing we have to prove. Okay, now consider another example. Find the nth derivative. Find the nth derivative of y is equal to em sine inverse x for x is equal to 0. Okay. Now let y is equal to em sine inverse x. Mark this as equation number 1. Now differentiating with respect to x, we get y1 is equal to em sine inverse x into m upon 1 minus x square. By derivative of sine inverse x, mark this as equation number 2. Now this gives us 1 minus x square root y1 is equal to em sine inverse x. Squaring we get, on squaring we get 1 this is equal to 1 minus x square y1 square is equal to m square y square. On squaring we get 1 minus x square y1 square is equal to m square y square. Now again differentiating we get 1 minus x square 2y1 by 2 plus y1 square into minus 2x is equal to 2m square y1. Now this y1, 1 y1 here, y1 and 2 will get cancelled out. Therefore we get 1 minus x square y2 minus x y1 is equal to m square y. Now mark this as equation number 3. Okay. Now differentiating n times by Leibniz theorem. We get this is equal to 1 minus x square y n plus 2 plus n c1. Since we have y2 and differentiating y2 n more times, we get y n plus 2 then plus nc1 y n plus 1 into derivative of this is minus 2x plus nc2 yn minus 2, derivative of minus 2x is minus 2, this is x, yn plus 1 plus nc1 y1 into 1 is equal to m square yn. Now this gives us 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2nx. Now simplifying using this combination formula nc1 and nc2, on simplification we get this yn plus 1 minus n into n minus 1 yn minus x yn plus 1 minus n yn minus m square yn is equal to 0. Okay. Now this is equal to 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus this yn plus 1 this is 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 minus this is n into n minus 1 this n here and m square into yn is equal to 0. Okay. Now this is equal to 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2n plus 1 x yn plus 1 minus, this is my n square minus n plus m square. Yn is equal to 0. This n will get cancelled out, and this is 1 minus x square yn plus 2 minus 2 n plus 1 x yn plus 1 minus n square plus m square. Yn is equal to 0. Now on putting x is equal to 0, on putting x is equal to 0, we get y n plus 2 is equal to n square plus m square yn at 0. Mark this as equation number 4. Mark this as equation number 4. Now from 1, 2 and 3 we get y0 is 1, y1 at 0 is m, and y2 at 0 is m square. We have this from 1, 2 and 3. Okay. Now on putting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. In 4 we get y30 is equal to 1 square plus m square into y10, and this is m, that means m into 1 square plus m square. y40 is 2 square plus m square into y20, and y20 is m square. Therefore this is m square 2 square plus m square. Same way y50 is equal to 3 square plus m square, y30, and from here we get m into 1 square plus m square into 3 square plus m square. Same way y60 is 4 square plus m square, y40, and this is equal to m square 2 square plus m square into 4 square plus m square. Therefore in general we have yn at 0, at x is equal to 0, we have m square into 2 square plus m square, 4 square plus m square, up to n minus 2 whole square plus m square. This is when n is even, and it is equal to m into 1 square plus m square, 3 square plus m square, up to n minus 2 whole square plus m square. This is when n is odd. This is the solution. Okay, this is the solution. Okay, now that's it for Leibniz theorem. If you have any queries or any suggestions, please write to me in comment box. Thank you.